Hello, this is Andrei Smirnov reporting for the Fastlane car, and I'm in a slightly chilly Dearborn, Michigan at the Ford facility, learning almost everything I wanted to know about the Ford pre-collision avoidance system and pedestrian detection system. It's a new safety technology that Ford is introducing, and it's coming to the United States really soon.
Yeah, what we're showing today is pre-collision assist with pedestrian detection, and what it's doing is it's looking for vehicles and pedestrians and trying to prevent accidents or aid the driver. It uses a radar and a camera, and we fuse that data together to look in front of the vehicle, sense whether there's a vehicle or a pedestrian that might be about to get in an accident with. It then warns the driver if there's an accident or a potential collision, and then if the customer doesn't respond to the warning, it can automatically brake as well. Yeah, the camera is behind the mirror, and then there's a radar in front of the front bumper. Okay. And those are both looking forward, they're both forward-facing, looking in front of the vehicle to see what's there.
And it's meant to detect sort of any kind of vehicle, right? Cars, trucks, and also walking pedestrians, or how does that work? What are the limitations, I guess?
What are the limitations? It's looking for vehicles, okay. Anything with taillights it'll probably work on, and so basically the vehicles you'll see on the road. And it's looking at pedestrians, so basically walking pedestrians. If they're sprinting too fast, they'll go in and out of the frame and we won't react to those very quickly. It is a camera-based system, so it's looking. If, obviously if it's raining super hard or snowing so hard that you can't see, it probably can't see either.
Okay, so here's this will be our demo that we're going to do. And this is simulating just sort of driving down a side street, and we have a surrogate target up there that will go ahead and the system.
And the target is a sedan. It's basically...
The target is a sedan,
okay.
A mid-sized sedan. So you can imagine you're driving down the street. For whatever reason, you're distracted.
Are you touching the pedals?
My feet are flat on the floor.
Holy cow. It stopped all the way on its own.
It stopped all the way on its own.
Okay.
That was completely automatic braking.
Yeah, so the first thing it does, it gives you both an audible and a visual warning. We have a red light on the windscreen and a loud noise that goes off, and that's the warning phase. After the warning phase, it pre-charges the brakes, so we're kind of pre-applying the brakes, so when you do hit the brakes, they're already ready to go, all the compliance is taken up and it's ready to respond instantaneously. And then after that, if the customer still doesn't respond, the brakes will come in and give you full braking. It can respond all the way up to full braking as much as you would get if you're in like ABS kind of mode.
We're driving sort of 15, 20 miles an hour. Again, we're distracted, my feet are flat on the floor. The system brakes, and it's full avoid. As we start to go faster, we need a much further distance to brake. So we brake, when we can, we brake when the collision is imminent, and then we brake as much as we possibly can.
We don't promise a specific speed. It will depend on how quickly it recognizes the object and whether it's raining, how slippery the road is. In our testing, we've seen it work successfully up to 40 kph, but we don't want to promise or advertise that.
But if you're going faster than that, let's say on the highway, the system works in the same way. It will just mitigate a harder collision, correct?
Yeah, well, it depends. On the highway, if the vehicle's stopped and you have a big differential in speed, it'll slow down the vehicle, but yes, it won't completely avoid the accident. If the vehicle in front of you is moving, it's still made, if your differential speed is, if that car's only moving 20 miles an hour slower than you, it may avoid the accident in that situation. Well, the system just went on sale in Europe on the Ford Mondeo, and we are bringing it to the US next. We haven't announced a specific vehicle, but we'll be announcing that when that vehicle goes on the market.
This new technology is already available in Europe and is coming very soon to the United States. Ford is going to announce more information very soon. I hope you enjoyed this almost everything you wanted to know segment. Stay tuned for more news, views, and real-world reviews at tflcar.com.